What's up, guys? Back again one more time. It's Popz Garage. So this will be the start of something new that I'm trying to do. I basically want to do a whole year's worth of video diary for 2022, just to see my progress and my growth and just how things change and how I deal with different things in my life as things happen in this upcoming year. Today is the January 1st. It's about 9 o'clock, so I'm trying to get this video done before the end of the day or the end of the night. Right now I'm just sitting in one of my cars that I'm working on, and hopefully you guys can see me good. I mean, if not, it's really not about how I look. It's more about what I'm talking about. And so what I want to go over in this first video are like my resolutions and things that I want to accomplish this year. Different things that I'm stressing out about and different ways I plan on approaching my issues. As far as resolutions goes, I haven't written any of them down. I planned on speaking them in this video and then just having this video as a reference later on to remind me. I tried to look for some of the list of resolutions I had for last year because I felt like I kept most of them, unlike most people. But I feel like I did pretty good keeping my resolutions from last year. One of the big things that I'm trying to accomplish this year as far as resolutions is to quit smoking. I know that's a struggle for me personally. I wish it wasn't. I've actually been smoking since cigarettes and weed since I was 16. I just turned 30 last year. So, it's been right around 14 years. But that's just something that I've struggled with for a long time. I don't have any, I'm not going to make any excuses as to why I smoke. I just would rather not partake in that anymore. So this is day one of that. It's been going good. I've had a lot of urges to want to, especially under turmoil, like things that I deal with my children, which I have 7 of. Things that are stressful, like getting these videos done, give me urges to want to smoke. But so far today, I haven't succumbed to that. I want to be better about saving money. I want to do better about investing and different things that I'm passionate about. Those things I've struggled with my whole life just because of like impulse and immaturity in my personality, wanting to be like in the now instead of thinking about tomorrow and the next day and things like that. But my children have bought a lot of that change in me. Mostly because it's like I can't just think about myself anymore. I have to think about them. So that goes hand in hand with the not smoking, because smoking, I feel like, is taking my time away from them, along with my money and different things that I'm trying to accomplish. It basically just goes against what I want to be about. And I want to take that out of my psyche this year. I want to take that out of my environment completely. I don't have any ill feelings towards tobacco or marijuana in a general sense. I just feel like its effects on me aren't how I would like to be personally on a regular basis the way I have been. I feel like it's a complacency issue, along with a procrastination issue when I'm under the influence. I want to use this diary as a way to give me a release, someone to talk to, a therapeutic form of comfort during this ordeal. Hopefully it leads to the path of sobriety and I guess just withdrawal from tobacco. I don't know what the word is for stopping smoking cigarettes, but yeah, so not smoking is definitely a resolution, and I feel like that's been one of my resolutions for many of years, almost every year since I started smoking. You really don't realize how addictive they are until you got this far in, and you're like, it's ridiculous. Better with my finances as far as saving and investing. I want to get that definitely under control and in a better, see an increase as opposed to where I am now. In all honesty, where I am now, I feel like it's probably, if not it's probably the closest I've been to my lowest point is where I am right now. I am expecting my 7th child on the 18th of this month. I'll be starting a new job, a new career at a place I've worked before sometime early this month, called Praxair. It's a engineering job that I'm very excited about, what I've done before. So that's good news for my situation, which gives me hope for this year. But aside from the shoes and aside from the car mechanics, I wanted to get more content out about my personal life, not just for the viewers, but for myself, because I just need to, I've always been like a person who writes things down a lot, but now I want to use technology to my advantage because I can easily sit and talk to this phone and get my point across just as well as I can if I wrote something down. And then I'll have this documented in order to look back on when I need it. But along with the smoking and the finance improvement resolutions, I want to keep another resolution that I have from last year, and that is to never miss an opportunity to spend time with any of my children at any time. That's one of the biggest resolutions that I wanted to keep last year, and I did my damnedest to keep that resolution. But that resolution basically means to me, like, no matter what's going on, no matter how I feel or what my situation has involved, I will not say no to an opportunity to spend time with any of my children. That's a resolution I want to keep for life, actually. So that one won't be going anywhere anytime soon, but I don't have a very big issue with keeping that. If you couldn't tell from my other videos, my kids are my best friends, and I absolutely love spending time with them. They give me so much strength. They make me stronger than I believe I really am myself. And a lot of my resolutions are based around ways of making myself better for them. If it was up to me and I didn't have to rely on just them, if it was up to me and I didn't have them needing me as a parent, I don't feel like I would care at all about my situation or what was going on with my life. I would be running amok. But they've definitely given me a lot of maturity, a lot of understanding, and a lot of depth on what life is really about. And to be honest, my children make me feel rich. As weird as that sounds to say from somebody in my position, they really make me feel rich because you can't buy what they've taught me as a man. And some people just get that naturally. I mean, I guess in the world, they just get what my children have given me naturally, or from themselves, or from the household they came up in. But I got a lot of my understanding and maturity from my children because they mean the world to me. And I know that, and I want them to know that. Thinking off the top of my head what my fourth resolution would be, I'm going to get more into the things that I look at as hobbies or projects that I'm working on, and lean more towards that arena because not to say that I don't have more places to improve on myself. I just don't want to be unrealistic. Like, oh, let's start a diet or let's go to the gym, because I don't have any of those things in the works right now. But the things that I do have in the works are going to be hard enough for me as it is. Like, not smoking is going to be rough. Like, I'm going to really just try to stick to that one for this year. I'm not in, like, terrible shape, so I'm not really concerned about my health as far as, like, my weight and, like, working out. But I'm more concerned about my projects that I haven't completed, because those are in the way of me feeling like I can move forward. Because a lot of the things that I'm doing projects on have a value to me sentimentally, and I don't want to just let that go. And I'm very close to the finish line with most of them. It's just seeing it through to the end, which is why I feel like this is a great year for me to just take advantage of the information and the knowledge that I've gained in this time off, and take advantage of my free time, take advantage of all my resources to complete these projects so that I can move forward with starting new projects. One of my resolutions I do want to make is to complete this car that I'm in right now, finish this car totally, get it completely back to where I want it, which isn't much to do, but it's still enough for me to get a few things in order. But I do want to get this car situated as soon as possible. I don't want to just throw money at it and make it fix. I want to do it myself. I want it to keep that sentimental value. I want it to be the fruits of my hand, like something that I put together myself, so that it may become like my place to do my diary every day. But as of today, I'm just doing it out here right now because it's the only place I can get some quiet and actually think to myself. So that would be my fourth one, is to complete this car. Her name is Sierra. I named her Sierra because she's all red, and she's in a rough spot right now. So she's called Sierra because I think she's a blood diamond. So blood diamonds are from Sierra Leone, so I call her Sierra because she's my blood diamond. She's an all red Grand Marquis, and I actually bought this car for my mother, and I don't ever plan on getting rid of it. I have most of the restoration done. I just have little things that I need to tinker with and get finished so that it can be my daily driver. Aside from Sierra, another one of my resolutions is going to have to be... It's hard to think about these on the spot when you're just talking to yourself. You kind of feel weird just being watched by your phone and listened to, but you don't have any kind of correspondence, which is good for me right now because I don't need anybody to respond to me. I just probably should have wrote down what I was thinking about before I came out, and I tried to do that, but I couldn't find the notebook I was looking for. The main goal of this whole purpose of this video diary is to keep in touch with the people that I'm getting to know and are subscribing and watching my channel, but to also see my own growth and development as time goes by. You know, I'm not as consistent as I would like to be with my other videos, as far as my shoe reviews or my car mechanic videos or my how-to videos. I'm not that consistent as I would like to be. So I feel like doing a daily video diary will help with my consistency. And I'm not going to make these very extravagant. I'm not going to do very much editing. I'm just going to basically go somewhere every day by myself and just talk to my phone, upload it, title it, delete it. Or delete it off of my phone because I don't have the space to keep making new ones. But I wanted this one to be about my resolutions and give me an idea of what I wanted to accomplish this year, because I do have a lot of things that I want to get established. I didn't make it through barber school. My attendance sucked. I know that's random as hell, but that was the last thing that was like a project or an attempt on starting new that I had done last year that just didn't work out. It was an amazing opportunity, and I'm so grateful to be able to have done that for the small period of time that I did, but it just didn't work out for me in my life right now. And it's as unfortunate as that is, I just have to come to grips with stuff like that. And it's like somebody told me a long time ago, you have to get used to telling people no. And that's something that I struggle with. But telling myself no to barber school was a struggle, and it did make me feel a little more defeated than I would like, which is probably another reason why, I mean, that's just like a cherry on top of the reason why I feel like I'm in one of my lowest points right now. But knowing that I feel this way about where I am, the personality type that I am just makes me want to document this, because like there's nowhere else to go but up from here, you know. And I honestly believe that even if I am at my lowest point, like I feel like I am right now, I definitely am not giving up. I'm in no way, shape, or form gonna stop fighting for the betterment of my life and my children's life, and all the things that I want to do and want to accomplish. Those are still gonna happen. It's just like setbacks, and we put ourselves on these schedules, and we spend so much time comparing ourselves to other people, and we waste so much time smoking cigarettes and weed, and those are the things that I want to start to fix first. So I'm trying to spend more time focusing on myself and my development rather than wasting time, precious time. Later on this year, I do plan on getting into some type of health regimen, like gym membership or some kind of workout routine. I actually thought about doing this video while I was walking around my neighborhood, but it's raining and cold in January, and I live in the ghetto, and it's just too much right now. I'm just gonna sit in the car and do it because I have a little bit of space from the hecticness in my house. But another thing that I would like to do this year, which I guess would be resolution number 5, is I would like to purchase a home. And I would like to purchase a home that I can renovate to my likings, not something that's already made like somebody else wanted. I basically want to have a home built this year. But I mean, to be honest, it's super intimidating for me to think about that responsibility on top of all the other things that I have going on, I definitely wish there was somebody out there to help me understand the process and the qualifications and the wherewithal to get that accomplished. But I just don't think financially I'm as close to that as I would like to be. I would also like to continue with my sneaker collection. I'd like to do a lot of increasing on my gun collection. Some of you might not know this, but I'm an avid firearms collector as well. So right now I only have one firearm, and it's my favorite that I've ever had. But I've been known to have several, but right now I just don't have enough to like start up a review portion on my channel for firearms. But that's something that I do want to work on, is getting firearm reviews underway on the channel. I mean, there's a lot of content that I want to bring my YouTube channel, but I feel like the video diary is going to help a lot with my subscribers and the people who watch getting to know me. I will put this video diary, the daily video diary, into a playlist folder, so it's like separate from all my other videos, because I don't want it to be like saturating my content with all video diary and not any other kind of content, because most of my other content I upload once a week or at best. But this is something that I want to do daily just to keep the consistency going. What else? What else is something that I would like to improve on for 2022? It's so hard to believe that I'm in the year 2022. And I don't know why, just out of nowhere, it felt like the right time to tell my story, just to show my growth. I mean, to the point that I am now, I feel like I've come to a point where this is the right place to be in life for me, to want to sit down and express myself like an adult and be mature. I've been such a reserved and secluded person my whole life. Like, I've been a real recluse, and that's been my comfort zone. But it's like that I've changed from that a lot with having children and them making me more like open and feeling more free with myself and happy about who I am, that I can express stuff like this. Before I was just too reserved and conservative to want to talk about myself to anybody else. Like, I would do little things, but nothing like this. Another thing that I want to do this year that I think would help me as far as like balancing out my personality without tobacco and weed is I want to get back in touch with music. But I want to take like lessons on like how to sing, so that I can learn how to use my voice harmoniously and not sound like somebody's trying to kill a cat. But I definitely want to either I would like to either take like singing lessons and learn how to sing, or I would like to learn how to play the piano. That's something my grandfather did, and I've always admired him before being able, well, when he was alive. He's passed away long ago, but when he was alive, he would always sit at his piano and just play it and sing songs, and I just felt like that was so soothing for him. Like, I could use that for myself, and that would be something that I could take advantage of learning in order to give myself an outlet to express myself outside of the ones I've chosen thus far. Other than the fixing the car, buying a home, saving money, not smoking, learning a new hobby, and or learning how to take in singing lessons. Other than that, and spending as much time with my kids as I can, I'm gonna be spread pretty thin trying to accomplish those goals. So I think I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I don't want to make these videos too extra long. I just want it to be like a jot down. If I had a little bit of time to write some notes to myself in a video format. I wanted this to be something similar to that, just a quick message for my daily journal entry. And I do want to tell myself and my Facebook, you would think they sponsored me. I want to tell my subscribers, my YouTube subscribers, and whoever watches this, and myself, Happy New Year's. Congratulations for making it to 2022. A lot of people did not make it. And rest in peace to all the ones that didn't get here with us. I hope everyone had a safe and happy New Year's. I hope everyone has the chance to organize and establish resolutions for themselves that are realistic so that they can make the best of this year. I don't very much care about new year, new me. I want to put some thought into how I'm going to approach this opportunity, because we're blessed with something that a lot of people would die for, and that is time. Time is all we have. Whether we use it wisely or not is up to us. But I want to use this as an opportunity to tell everyone Happy New Year's. Tell myself that I'm grateful to be here, that I'm grateful to have, my time is up. Grateful to have the opportunity to be able to utilize these resources in order to better myself. And again, I want to wish myself good luck with these resolutions, and hopefully, if everything works out as planned, I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll see how the day goes for me tomorrow. I'm excited to get this started, and I'm excited to take you guys along on the journey with me. Once again, thanks again for tuning in. It's Popz Garage, and adios.